Now, let me ask you this. So, she was big sister, Eunice.
Yes.
Right?
One of them.
And so, when you were going on the road with her,
Mm-hmm.
did the roles kind of reverse to where you became more protective?
Oh, I was
of
her protector. Oh, no. It wasn't assumption. No, I was there with her for that purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no. And let me make it something very clear, too, because this has been in a lot of the press. Mm-hmm. I protected my sister, but she protected me also. Mm. And that I want clear.
What do you mean? So what does that look like for you?
See, the assumption is because I'm a man, a male, a brother, I'm going to protect my sister.
Right.
End of story.
Yeah.
But nobody looks at it from the woman's point of view. She's my oldest. She's one of my older sisters. She's looking after her baby brother.
Touche.
And she did. Mm-hmm. She didn't let anybody disrespect me. As I was her man. I became a manager later on, but I was her organist and her confidant, her best friend, her songwriter, her organist, her pianist. You know, I played klingers, I played all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But I made sure that no one got next to her. Mm-hmm. She didn't trust anyone, and I don't either. Even to this day, it's very difficult.
Well, look, we were grateful that you allowed us to see.
I'm not going to put you all on this. Okay.
Thank you.
But you know what I mean, generic.
Most definitely.
Because we live in a very terrible world, but a terrible industry of music. It attracts a lot of the vampires and people like that, as a lot of industry does.
Sure.
High profile industry. My relationship with her on the road was to look after her, to make sure that she took care of herself, that nobody got next to her that was not supposed to. It may sound like a bodyguard kind of thing. It was a brother protecting his sister.
Yeah, most definitely. And it evolved over time since being knee high, right?
I mean, and I learned, and the reason that I was with her was very easy to understand. She and I both had the same talent. So she knew that out of anybody in the family, I would understand her. Nina and I were the only two siblings that went on to establish a professional career in music. None of the other siblings are musicians in that sense. Nina and I are the only ones. Okay. Even though everybody else played, doesn't make you necessarily a musician in that sense. That's what I mean. But we took it to another level. Mm-hmm. And while she's doing that, I'm writing film scores and traveling and touring with my own band. But you don't know the story of how I got with my sister. So, okay, I was in Philadelphia. I went to college at one of the schools in Philadelphia. I was a welder. I became a welder, welding A-frames and struts in the cars and stuff. So she called me up one day and said, and it was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and she said, have you had something to eat yet? I said, no. She said, okay, I'm going to take you out to lunch. And she's calling me from New York. I said, okay. She said, I'll be there in about an hour and a half, an hour. Uh-huh. It was like 9 o'clock. But she did was she rented a helicopter at $500 an hour, flew down to Philadelphia. She left at 10 o'clock. She's taking me out to lunch at 11:15.
She's true to her word.
Yeah, so she took me out to lunch. She says, I want to talk to you about something. I said, okay. She said, would you come and be with me? Because I'm lonely. Mm-hmm. I need family. And I don't trust anybody, which I knew. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, okay. I reminded her of our father. She was very close to my dad. Mm-hmm. And I said, why? And she said, because you're the only one that loves, how did she put it? You're the only one that I trust with my talent, because you've been there and you and I share the same torch, you understand that kind of craziness? But also, I need to have family around me. I need to find out what's going on with the family. Mm-hmm. And I know you love me and you respect me. And so I looked at her and I said, okay, what about the other way around? Mm-hmm. I was a smart ass. And she smiled. She said, no. If there's anybody in the family that I trust with my inner soul and my music, it's you. Mm-hmm. Because, and the reason for that is very simple. I was always the man, the one in the family that had dreams that could come true. Always came true. And they would always wake up the next morning and say, "What did Sam dream about?" They called me Sammy then, which I hate, but they called me Sam. "What did you dream about?" And I would tell them. It wouldn't come true, by the way, but it would come true eventually. I was not involved in any of the adult chaos and stuff that goes on in relationships. I was always the quiet one. I was always the one that people could come and talk to.
Sure.
And I cast no judgment, and I still don't today. Nothing bothers me about people who they are with. I don't care.
Yeah.
I really don't. The diversity of human beings is on them.
Yeah.
It's part of life. And everybody in the family understood that. If they had problems, I was a good listener. I could listen. Mm-hmm. And don't ask me a question if you don't want the truth. If you want the answer, that was me. I wear that crown proudly because that's given me a great gift of understanding human life and the paradox of being alive and all of that in life is that I don't judge anyone. I listen and I give the best advice that I could. Nina loved that.
Yeah.
Also, Nina did not like anybody around here who were yes people. She didn't like a yes man.
Yeah.
She disrespected you more. You would think it would be the other way around because the person who's got a lot of power. No.
She needed that, though. It sounds like she needed someone.
She told me. She said, "I need you because you're telling me the truth.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna let me push you around." I said, "No, I'm not. I don't care who you are. Yeah. If you know who I am, if you want the best of my soul and my spirit, you gotta let's be truthful and suck it up and deal with it. Adjust. Everything is not happiness and peach and apple pie all the time. Let's work it out." She said, "That's why I want you with me."
For joining us again on another episode of Hometown Chronicles USA. This has been a clip from our full interview with Samuel Waymon. If you want to watch the full interview, click the link below, or you can click the other link to watch some of our other content. We would love if you would leave a like on this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us make more content like this on YouTube.